Hey everybody, welcome back to TIW Podcast. I'm Eric, and today I'm just talking about things I've been enjoying lately and what I'm excited for coming up here in August. I think the last episode I recorded was right before WrestleMania. A lot has happened in WWE and other stuff since then. But I wanted to come back with podcasts just to be more general things that I've been watching and otherwise enjoying, um, and also what I'm looking forward to. And then maybe if not throughout the month, at the end of the month, do another little wrap up and looking forward to September. So first, the things I've been really enjoying most recently, really in the last couple of weeks, has been the new Apple series Shmigadoon. It's very funny. Um, the songs are have very clever lyrics, and the story is very strange and fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. I've only watched the first 3 episodes. The fourth episode just came out yesterday. I have not watched that yet. And then Ted Lasso season 2 started last week. I haven't watched episode 2 yet, but it's off to an amazing start. I love that show so much. So even just for these two shows, it's worth grabbing an Apple TV subscription just to check those out. Even if you just subscribe for a month, or do the free trial. I think you can do that just signing up regular. I don't think you need anything special for that. Um, and then also Gunpowder Milkshake, which stars Karen Gillan on it's on Netflix. I really enjoyed that, and a similar ultra violent thing. It is super violent, lots of blood and shooting things and loud explosions and stuff. Well, I don't know if there's explosions. But another movie like that, Nobody, is finally out on Blu-ray, and so I picked that up, and that is really good. And I haven't looked at any updates super recently, but like the day or two after, I'm so relieved to hear that Bob Odenkirk is going to be okay, and hopefully he keeps getting better and better. Not from this movie. Nothing happened on this movie, but uh, while filming the next season of Better Call Saul, he had to go to the hospital this past week. So um, the latest I heard, he's going to be okay, and that's a big relief. So yeah, that's those are the top things I've been enjoying. Oh, and also, I somehow was able to get a PlayStation 5 about a week ago, and it's awesome. And I got Spider-Man, the remastered version, along with Miles Morales. I'm just playing through Spider-Man first. It's so good. It's so good. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty that's available when you first start. I don't know if there's another difficulty beyond that, but at first I was kind of regretting it, but I've gotten quite a lot better, and I'm hanging in there. I still die maybe like half the time when I go into an event, but it is super fun, and I highly recommend that. But if you have PlayStation 4, you can also get both of those games on PlayStation 4 still. So yeah, things coming up here in August. The most recent, or the thing coming up real quick here next weekend is the Suicide Squad. And yeah, I'm just super excited for that. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be crazy action, and yeah, it's good to see people getting excited for a DC movie. And I hope they keep getting excited for the other ones that are coming, like Shazam 2 and Black Adam and stuff. So hopefully this is the start of just a string of really exciting movies. Then over on the Marvel side, What If premieres the following Wednesday, I think it is. the first animated Marvel Studios series, and I think that's gonna be really fun. Oh, Loki, of course, that just ended a couple of weeks ago, but oh man, it was so good, so good. Not gonna spoil anything. Go check it out. And the other Marvel's series, WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, are also really good. Okay, so yeah, What If? That's gonna be really interesting. I have not seen Black Widow yet. I don't know if that'll tie in with anything in What If, but hopefully I'll see that in the next week or so. As far as wrestling goes, we have no, I'll get to wrestling in a second. Another comic book thing is Titans season 3 that starts here in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited for that because I really liked the first 2 seasons, and it was really cool. I've been playing so much Fortnite. That last season in Fortnite, they had a Rachel Roth version of Raven, and so like that was my goal for the season, was to get that skin of Raven, and I went a little bit further than that to get some of the other stuff on the season pass. But yeah, Titans, it's gonna be great. And Oracle is in it. I'm pretty sure it's just Oracle. She's not Batgirl, she's just Oracle. But that's gonna be awesome. I think this will be the first live action Batgirl in the 2000s for sure. Because last one was Alicia Silverstone. Yeah, I think that's the last time we saw Batgirl in live action. Maybe not. I might be mistaken. Maybe, or did we even see her in season 2? Maybe I'm forgetting. Anyhow, okay. So as far as speaking of comic books, Colorado Springs Comic Con is at the end of August, and it will be my first show back, being a vendor, selling my art, or trying to anyway. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And if you're in the Colorado area, come on down. It's the last weekend of August, which is the 27th through 29th, and he's at the World Arena. Broadmoor, Widmore, Hitmore, Broad something. How can I not remember what the place is called? It's but yeah, just search Colorado Springs Comic Con, or you can go to jard.tv/events, and it'll be the first event on the list there. If you're listening to this before it happens. Anyway, and then another comic book thing, we have the special heavy metal versions of the death metal series, the 7 issues of Dark Knight's death metal, and each one of the covers is of different metal bands. One is Dream Theater, one is Ozzy Osbourne. I forget what the rest of them are, but they're those are just coming out in Europe, I think, and so I'm going to be getting just imported copies through my local comic book store, great store called Hall of Justice Collectibles. Comics and Collectibles? I think it might just be Collectibles. I'm not sure. In Parker, Colorado. All right, so that's a good time to transition over to wrestling. We have SummerSlam this month and TakeOver 36. We don't have very many official matches yet. I'm much more excited for TakeOver 36, but they also have a lot more matches that are official or close to official, such as Walter versus Dragunov 2. Their first matchup last year was amazing. I'm really excited to see their second matchup. It's going to be live on a TakeOver. That's going to be great. And then the night before, then there's some other matches that are going to happen too. But the night before SummerSlam in Las Vegas, I won't be going to it, so but I will be watching for sure. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. But the next night they're in Denver for a live show, a house show, and I'm kind of I'm torn. I don't know if I want to go to that and miss Takeover 36. So I just might try to sell my ticket, and then I can stay home. I'm also going to be getting ready for the convention the next weekend, so I'm not sure. So you'll find out by the end of this month if I ended up going to that house show or not. And then just a couple of shows, or there's another show. So yeah, that's all with the wrestling. There's they're back to the live crowds, and SmackDown has been really good. NXT continues to be very good. I kind of like SmackDown more right now. It's just a little bit more than NXT, but stuff like Dexter Lumis and Cameron, not Dexter. Well, the stuff with Dexter Lumis is good, with the Way and Indy, and Index. They have a love it or leave it, or love him or leave her, love her or leave her. That's what they're calling the match. Johnny Gargano versus Dexter Lumis next week. That should be pretty good. Whatever the aftermath is going to be entertaining, I'm sure. But the stuff with Cameron Grimes and the $1 Million Champ, LA Knight, that has been really fun. They were on golf courses last week. He had him cleaning his pool the week before that, and like mowing his lawn and everything. It's just so funny. That Cameron he's kind of into it, but also kind of messing things up at the same time. Mostly he's messing things up by being into it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying a lot of stuff on Takeover, but the not Takeover, on NXT. The SmackDown has just been really good since Money in the Bank, especially. So let me know what you think. And then two more things that are coming here pretty soon. I don't know if the whole album is on there. I've only listened to the single of Flux, but Poppy's new album, I pre-ordered the vinyl of it. I'm pretty excited for that. But at least the single is available on wherever you listen to music right now. So go check that out. There's a music video for Flux. And then finally, this has a little bit of a story behind, or it ties to another story that happened this past week. But this show called UFO over on Showtime, produced by J.J. Abrams, and it's a documentary, and it's about UFOs, and I'm super excited for that. I guess it's only 4 parts, but I'm sure it's really high quality 4-part thing. And that's kind of a good number of episodes for any kind of documentary series anyway. Unless it's like the kind of format where it's like a different thing. Like I've been watching Mysteries of the Abandoned or something like that. That's not what it's called. There are a ton of shows on Discovery Plus that are great. But that one was really cool because they look at like 3 different abandoned locations in every episode. It's like something like that doesn't have to be a limited number of episodes. You could just go on and on and on. But UFO, it being a limited number of episodes, there's going to be some type of arc that they're covering with those episodes, and I'm super excited for it. But it's on Showtime, and this past week, for over a year now, I've had this bundle through Apple that is Paramount. Well, it was originally CBS All Access plus Showtime for just $10 a month. Amazing deal. And it was auto build. I just have it automatically renew every month, and it kept through PayPal. It kept saying, "Oh, you've been refunded this payment." Like this happened like 5 or 6 times. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then my subscription actually ended, and I couldn't watch anything. I've mainly been watching Love Island using Paramount Plus, but it kept ending. It ended. I was like, oh, I guess they just like stopped that bundle, and that's how they did it. Is really weird. Just automatically billing and refunding a billion times. But it did go through the next day, and I still have both Paramount Plus and Showtime for just the $10 a month. That's probably the best deal out of any. Well, actually, the best deal I have is HBO Max because it's included with my cell phone. So that's really the best deal. But Paramount plus Showtime is really good, especially because I want to watch UFO here in a couple of weeks. So there you have it. I probably missed a whole ton of stuff. I just threw together a list real quick because I wanted to get this in today, get this uploaded today, before the month of August begins. So I'm gonna strive to do a couple more episodes, not just at the end of the month. Talking more generally like this, a little bit better planned than this one. But let me know if there's any other shows coming up. Also, I want to talk about comics more, but that was going to take a lot more preparation than I had in the few minutes that I wanted to get this put together. Let me know any comics that you're checking out, that you're looking forward to. I've been catching up a little bit using the DC Infinite app, which is great because I don't have to worry about messing up my physical copies of comics, and also I can read some other books. I mostly focus on reading the books that I already have, so that I can kind of fix my read to unread ratio. It's pretty bad ratio right now. But yeah, I really recommend that. It's a great deal. Plus, you can get, if you read the Batman Fortnite comics, you can get with a paid subscription. If you just do a trial, you don't get these codes. Oh, my speaker is talking to me. But yeah, if you have a paid subscription, read Batman Fortnite, and you get all these codes from the game. If you like that kind of thing. But what was I saying? So yeah, let me know about comics. Let me know about movies coming out and TV shows that are coming out that you're excited for, and what you're excited for in the wrestling world, especially what you think will happen at SummerSlam and TakeOver. So that is it. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, I forget all the things I say at the end of these now. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with people and subscribe on the places. Oh man. And go to tiwpodcast.com and you listen on Spotify, subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, wherever and stuff. Go to tiwpodcast.com. I already said that. Follow it at TIW Podcasts on Twitter, Instagram, and stuff. Be safe out there, and I'll see you next time here on TIW Podcast. Bye.